Hey guys, what's going on? I'm Amber Hargrove and welcome to Knives Illustrated YouTube channel, where every week we put together some of our favorite knife reviews right here for you. First up, we have keithkevinken, who reviews the new Spyderco Tropen. It's a compression lock flipper in the $200 range. But watch how the knife opens up in 3 ways.
Well, it does 3 ways of opening it, okay? 3 ways. It's a flipper. You can't deny seeing the Emerson opener that's built onto the blade. And then the third way is with the Spidey hole, just a regular open.
Next, we have Jake Enns of Canadian Cutting Edge, who talks about the one flaw of the $10 CIMA M980 fixed blade, but leaving with a positive review.
Well, I do like sharpener's choils, but there's a good reason this does not have a sharpener's choil, and that is you have very little steel from the cutting edge to this hole. So let's zoom in on this just a little bit. And if you go sharpen it a number of times and you get close to this hole here, that's going to get quite weak right here. And then all you're left with for support is this. And that's not an awful lot of steel.
Then there's Nick Shabazz, who demonstrates the smooth, unassisted flipping action of the CRKT Swindle Pocketknife, which sells for about $40 to $50.
What's great about this knife 100% is the flipping action. This is an unassisted flipper. That's right, there is no spring assist at any point in this knife. It is entirely unassisted. Yet the action is quite good. It's running on IKBS, the Icoma bearing system, which uses a bunch of loose bearings and some grease in order to let the blade move. But it deploys reliably 100% of the time. It has a nice little detent on here. I mean, this is a great unassisted flipper.
The ergonomics of this custom Will Moon Banshee knife has one small flaw. Check out what the ApostleP thinks about it.
The only area ergonomically that bothers me in use is right here at the bottom of the self guard. You can see a large scalloped sort of chamfer in the body of the knife, and then a large chamfer around the front, the nose of the handle. But right at this point, it's full thickness, and your index finger feels that in an uncomfortable way.
And finally, WeAllJuggleKnives share some potential drawbacks of the Feist W folding knife. It's a Justin Lundquist design by Kizer Knives that goes for about $160.
Basically, this knife is a solid concept, solid design, solid designer, and nice materials. But what are some potential drawbacks? Well, the blade shape, I mean, you know, it's a very narrow blade. So depending on what types of cutting, that blade will be better or worse. The front flipper, I mentioned its benefits, but of course it does have drawbacks as well. The front flipper is just not what most people are used to. So just basic unfamiliarity, right? And it is a little harder to master, and basically if you're looking for a ninja knife that you need to flip out really quickly, well then don't buy a front flipper knife, right?
Well, that's it for this week's knife review. Be sure to check out the link to the full reviews and check back next week for some of the greatest reviews out there. And be sure to leave a comment below and share. Let us know who is your favorite knife maker and who do you want to see on the Knives Illustrated YouTube channel.